Hi, everyone. Welcome to my final presentation. Today, I'm going to be talking about how we're going to ingest data, transform it using AWS Glue DataBrew, and then visualizing that data in AWS QuickSight. So initially, I wanted to take data through Rapid API Tennis and transform it to make a betting sort of predictions for tennis, but unfortunately that data set was rendered useless. So I ended up going into the AWS Data Exchange and I found this Red Beast sports listing package free trial, and I wanted to look at the TV content and visualize it so then eventually could make good suggestions to marketing based on advertisements and kind of the viewership rates. So pretty much took this data. I had to upload it into an S3 bucket. And then from there, I moved it over into AWS DataBrew, which, as we can see here, there are many different ways we can manipulate and transform the data, handle missing values, invalid values, and we can create recipes on the right side that we can either just use for this project or we can eventually use for further ones if we have similar data sets. So I deleted unnecessary columns that I found unuseful. I did a categorical map based on data. And then once I was happy with the data, I turned it into a job. And then I ran the job successfully, and it saved that information into a new S3 bucket. I had to adjust the policies and permissions to allow AWS QuickSight to have access to those S3 buckets. So once I did that, it gives us an object URL. I placed it into QuickSight. And then from there, we have all of these amazing features on the side that lets us visualize the information in a way that you can really communicate to external parties. So I did count of records by language and the call sign, which is pretty much the TV provider. And so we can see what type of content in which language, about how many views they will get. And then what I looked at further was the timing of different types of programs. So middle of the day, we can see there's a lot of home shopping with the 75%, at least in this column. And so we can kind of adjust the ads to what we think those viewers might enjoy. And then as we get further into that the day, we can see that the content that's being shown in the programming, it leans towards sports, which we could anticipate would have a very drastically different viewership. So ideally, what we would do is we would take this information and expand upon it, not with the free trial and data, but with a full set. And then once we were to do that, we could go further and take more data. And then through Glue, we can also combine and join more data sets to it, and then get a more holistic picture of the information we want to get. Thank you so much.